Alright, everyone, settle in. We are currently sitting just west of the village of Darien, Wisconsin, on US Highway 14, which turns into Beloit Street as it cuts through town. We have about 10 minutes of driving ahead of us, and while Darien might look like a blink and you'll miss it spot on the map, this stretch of road has a story that is crucial to the history of Wisconsin agriculture. As we get up to speed, look at the landscape around us. It's flat, it's wide open, and the soil is dark. We are driving through the heart of the Walworth County agricultural belt. For over 150 years, this dirt has been the economic engine of the region. Now, before we hit the village limits, I need to tell you what Darien is famous for. You might see signs or hear locals refer to this place as the sweet corn capital of Wisconsin. For decades, that title wasn't just a slogan, it was a fact. The canning industry here was massive. If you grew up in the Midwest in the 60s, 70s, or 80s, and you opened a can of sweet corn for Sunday dinner, there is a very good chance it was processed right here in Darien. The Del Monte plant was a titan. In the summers, during the harvest, this quiet highway we are driving on would be bumper to bumper with trucks hauling literal mountains of yellow corn. The smell of steaming corn would hang over the entire village. You notice the pronunciation? It's not Darien, like the Gap in Panama. Around here, it's usually pronounced Darien. The village was founded in the late 1830s, primarily by settlers from New York. In fact, it was named after Darien, New York. That's a common theme in southern Wisconsin. You have Walworth, Geneva, Darien, all named by pioneers who brought their East Coast identities with them to the frontier. They came here for the land, and looking at these fields, you can see why they stayed. We are entering the residential outskirts now. This street, Beloit Street, is actually part of a much older thoroughfare. Long before it was Highway 14, this was a major stagecoach route connecting the port of Milwaukee to the mining regions in the southwest and the growing city of Beloit. If you were a traveler in 1850, you would have come right down this dusty track, stopping at the inns and taverns that used to line this road to water your horses. As we cruise deeper into town, you'll notice the architecture changes. We go from the newer ranch houses on the edge of town to the older, more upright Victorian and farmhouse styles. These are the homes of the people who worked the canning lines and the fields. To your left, you'll see the industrial presence. It's still here. While the economy has shifted, Bird's Eye and other logistics companies have a footprint here now. The scale of the buildings reminds you that this is a working town. It's not a resort town like Lake Geneva just down the road. Darien is where the work gets done. We are coming up on the center of the village now. Look for the water tower. It's the universal waypoint of small-town America. Right here in the center, you have Bruce Park. It's that green square on the south side of the street. This is the heart of the community. It was named after the Bruce family, early settlers who donated the land. If you walk through there, you'll see a bandstand and memorials to the veterans. For years, this park was ground zero for the Darien Corn Festival. I cannot overstate how big of a deal that was. They had free sweet corn, literally tons of it, slathered in butter. They had parades, tractor pulls, and a queen coronation. It was the ultimate celebration of the harvest. Even though the festival has changed and the canning industry isn't what it used to be, the memory of those festivals is still the glue that holds the older generation together here. As we pass the small downtown strip, look at the storefronts. It's quiet today. You have your local tavern, maybe a small diner, the post office. It's a crossroads. Highway 14 runs east-west, and Highway 89 cuts north-south. That intersection was historically significant because it meant Darien was connected to everything. You could get to Chicago, Milwaukee, or Madison from this one stoplight. We are continuing east, moving past the core of the village. I want to talk about the resilience of a place like this. When the canning industry consolidated and factories scaled back or changed hands, a lot of towns like this would have ghosted. They would have boarded up. Darien didn't. It pivoted. Because of its location, right near Interstate 43, became a logistics hub. If you look at the outskirts, you see trucking companies, cold storage facilities, plastic manufacturers. They traded the canning lines for supply chains. It's a different kind of work, but it keeps the town alive. We are passing the Darien Elementary School on the left. It's part of the Darien School District. That rivalry and partnership with the neighboring town of Delavan is a huge part of local life. The high school, which is just down the road, is called DDHS. The Comets. We are heading toward Delavan and, eventually, Walworth. The trees recede, and we are back in the fields. I want you to notice the silos in the distance. You see the blue ones? Those are harvester silos. They are iconic in Wisconsin dairy country. Even though Darien was the corn capital, the dairy industry is the backbone of the entire state. Seeing those blue tops against the sky is like seeing the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. It tells you exactly where you are. Darien is a modest place. It doesn't have the mansions of Lake Geneva or the university vibes of Whitewater. It's a humble, hard-working village. It's a place that fed America for 50 years. Every time you drive through here, I want you to imagine the smell of that sweet corn steaming in the August heat. I want you to think about the thousands of cans rolling off the line, heading to pantry shelves all over the country. Thanks for slowing down and taking the tour with me. Keep your eyes on the road, and enjoy the rest of Wisconsin.